Hey guys, okay, it's Wayne, and once again,
Cody.
Yep, and we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different today. It's like we're going to be playing the indie game Mercenary Kings, and we're going to be doing it in local multiplayer, but I, unlike Cody, am not going to be looking at the screen to play because we're messing around with the remote play functions of the Vita. Now, this isn't my Vita because mine is actually locked into my own console at home, but we've got somebody else's Vita that was actually linked to the office console, so it's like, yeah, he's actually going to be playing, it's like on that screen, and I'm going to be playing on this little screen over here. And it's Mercenary Kings, which is, it's Contra. I mean, it's like, come on, it's a side-scrolling shooter with multiplayer. And we're just going to, we're just going to run around and shoot stuff.
Cool.
So, like, have you had any experience with this game so far?
No, this is my first time playing.
Okay. I guess that means
I'm just going to press buttons.
Alright, so you weren't taking advantage of the fact that this is actually currently free for PlayStation Plus users, so yeah, actually anybody with a PlayStation Plus subscription right now can actually just, it's like download this and start playing right away.
Alright.
And oh man, it's like I forgot that it's got like that weird Gears of War reloading thing happening.
And we're stuck at the door.
Are we stuck? I guess we are stuck.
Maybe we should like pass the box. Oh, we have to get
C4.
C4.
Yeah, okay,
so
let's go and do it. Yeah, okay. Is that the C4? Or is this the C4?
I thought it was a C4.
Oh, okay.
I think you got it. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I have the C4. Now, how do we actually deploy it?
So go back and ask the box. Flip C4, press square near the blast door, and then place it. Press square again.
Oh man, okay, so first I have to read how to equip this thing then, don't I? Oh, there we go, L1. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, selected it, setting it.
Bam. Oh, it's because you're by the thing. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay, we're through.
Cool.
Oh my god, what was that? I completely missed it already. Let's roll.
Alright, so...
No, I mean, it's like, so far, there's really not a whole lot that you can say because, well, it's Contra.
You know what, though? These games are awesome. And, I'm always down for a good shmup. I don't know about you.
It depends on my mood. I mean, I'm actually more of an RPG guy. I, it's like, play these games when my friends are around, but I don't actually usually just go and dig them up, it's like on my own.
What's happening?
And that's it. Yay!
Oh,
we completed training. That's it. As if you weren't completely aware of what was going on.
We are totally pro-star at this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very much like any kind of shmup you can find.
It's got like a serious SNK sort of vibe to it as far as like the graphics and the feel of it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's very it's like 90s cartoony.
Very Metal Sluggish.
Yeah, exactly. Metal Slug. It's like, but then it's retro gaming. It's a big thing these days, which is kind of a weird thing to say since it's like I was there at the infancy of video games, and even I'm still more or less content with all the new stuff. I'm not one of those crotchety old gamers that kind of sits around and goes, yeah, back in my day games were so much better. I kind of like remember Combat on the Atari 2600 or ET, and then think to myself, no, you know what games today actually are better than what they were back in like 1981. So yeah, I'm not one of those guys that's going to be making complaints about that.
Yeah, no, I don't think... I do have a soft spot for classic games.
Okay.
I don't know if I feel that way about classic, like, games that try to feel like classic games. But definitely older games that I can get my hands on. I'll always try to find the actual physical copy if I can.
Okay. I mean, for me, yeah, I guess, again, it's, me not being a crotchety old gamer, but I don't think that older games really have aged all that well, whereas, it's like if I go back to something from a few years ago, like, Shadow of the Colossus and, it's like all those sorts of things, it's easier for me to look at that and say, that has stood the test of time as opposed to like E.T. So
yeah, I can see that. I think a lot of games from the Super Nintendo era, those like 16-bit games have aged very nicely. But then again, you look at something from like
oh, what just happened?
I have no idea.
Did I just hit a?
Please join. No, I can't.
All right, I don't know what's going on, but then we probably should take a break at this point anyway.
Yeah.
So that it's like we'll go and figure out this little snafu, and then we'll get right back because there are messages apparently that need to be conveyed. So, guys, we'll say that. And we'll be back in a few seconds.
Terrible. Figured out how to do that. I forgot it's Halloween.
And we're back, and we're not experiencing technical glitches anymore.
Hopefully.
And we're just doing the stabby on like the training dummy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Gotta do
okay,
a roll and
let's
stab.
just go and get on with this mission, which I can't even remember what it was that we picked anymore, but we'll go and do it.
Yeah. So during the break, we died.
Yep.
And now with our knowledge of how to play, we're gonna hopefully not die.
We'll just go and get into that. And it's like, yeah, for the record, even though we're sitting in like two different positions, I'm actually like the character on the left side, and Cody is the one on the right. It's just that it doesn't matter for me because I'm playing on the Vita, so I'm actually just paying attention to what's happening on this screen. So are we in there? We're
Yeah,
in
we're in
there.
there.
Okay, now hopefully this will go. It's like a little better. I've gotten like a little bit more practice under my belt, somewhat, since the
Oh,
last
did you see
time.
that? You
No,
shoot him
what
in the
did you
head,
do?
they do like a head explosion.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, that guy did. I don't know. Yeah, his head exploded. That was cool. That was a nice little animation. Stabbed him in the face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Battery for my dual shocks getting low. I need to plug that in.
Okay, this time I killed the little turnip things. So I did not embarrass myself.
I guess they wouldn't know that.
And my all-time favorite tactic, shooting from a lower level just onto the ground. It's a cheat, but okay.
That's not cheat if it's designed for that.
I'm still kind of surprised. It's like that by like the jumps. I think you mentioned this earlier before, but they're not as heavy as you initially expect them to be.
Yeah, it's weird because when you arc, you can go a lot further, but like if you just press up, you don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. The jumps feel a little weird.
But this is a very old school side scroller in that like you don't even have diagonals. You can't shoot like upper left,
Yeah.
upper right. It's just up down. You can't even stab
Can't
downwards.
stab downwards.
Yeah. So
Let's go.
okay. So yeah. What are we?
I have no
What are
idea
we
what
doing
we're really doing. We're in a cave.
Is that a checkpoint? Maybe that's a checkpoint. Let's just keep going. And what is? And we
Can't
just
shoot
can't
through
get
that.
up.
Oh, that's not fair. He's just waiting for that.
Okay, I got him.
So yeah, I was saying before, I really like the it's like the pixel art in this.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm one of those guys where it's, I'm perfectly okay with the contemporary era of games.
I think I usually do have a bit of an issue with the hand-drawn stuff, but
When you say you have an issue with the hand-drawn stuff, I mean, like, what exactly is the issue, right?
I just feel like because a lot of games that are trying to go for a classic look, they want the pixel art, but then I feel
they
like
don't want to actually do the pixel art?
yeah, and when you hand draw it or when it looks hand drawn, it loses its effect to me of like that classic feel.
Okay.
But this one I don't mind because it captures that.
That's the thing I'm a bit confused about actually now that we're talking about it. I don't know whether this is like legitimate pixel art or whether or not they actually did just draw it.
It looks drawn, but it looks like they were going for the Metal Slug look.
Yeah, I mean this totally looks like a 90s SNK type game, so...
It looks like something you'd
I'm
play in
going
the
to die.
arcade. I died.
I'm going to die. Oh no, I didn't die!
I'm coming. Oh, okay, so all the enemies respawn.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still in there. Somehow I am not dead. Okay, I've got like a sliver of health now, so yeah, this is not good. Oh, I'm in a bad situation here.
Don't worry, I'll come and save it. Gotta give me a few minutes. Seconds. I'm even going the right way again.
Okay, I cleared out the guy on my left. Whoop.
It's all about
Oh,
timing
they
with these
respawn! Okay, so these guys respawn after a while, because it's like, yeah, one of the dudes that I killed down there is like back up on his feet again, so...
things. So there's a lot of respawning going on.
Yeah,
here.
it looks like it, yeah. I'm honestly not sure where we're supposed to go now, which is another thing about this game, which I guess is old school, because to be fair, in those games they never told you where you were supposed to go. I mean, you know, other than the obvious notion that you start out left, so just keep going right somehow.
Yeah, that's usually how it went. You just keep going in that one direction. Sometimes a lot of games, it was a little more true with like beat 'em ups and stuff, but you'd have that indication where it's like go this way or go back the other way.
And I did just die because
You
I
died?
tried to take a jump and I just couldn't do it. So I don't know how far back they'll put me. Oh my god!
Right from the beginning. Or,
No, I hit a checkpoint, so I'm right back where I died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would have been convenient for me.
So I'm still a bit ahead of you.
These little tiny things. Frustrating.
Okay, now I'm out of my depth. And somehow I survived that! Oh my god!
Okay, that's
I'm still alive. I don't know where you are.
stab.
so-
That's I died again.
And now I die again as well. So.
I got surrounded. Oh no, we failed.
No, it's mission failed! Mission failed! It's like, okay. Then, yeah, you know what? It's like,
So we didn't get better.
no, this is a clear-cut message. It's like, however, you know, it's like one of the things that I do have to say is that this is the first time that I've actually seriously tried this. I'm really impressed by the fact that if you've got a Vita sitting around, you can actually use it as a second controller. You know, if you've only got one controller in the house for your PS4.
That's really
I mean,
handy.
Yeah, I've used it for remote play, and you know, it's like I was always pretty happy with that. But yeah, as you know, like for getting somebody in there so that you can play in local multiplayer, I'm pleasantly surprised at how well this works. I mean, the people there who are watching, you could see that I was not looking at that screen at all. I was just completely playing on the Vita, but the responsiveness was actually pretty decent. So
Yeah, you
know,
made
it's
further
yeah,
than me
it's
too. So
yeah, it was pretty good. So, yeah, that was Mercenary Kings. If you have PlayStation Plus, then it's actually free for the month of April, and which actually isn't very much time now. So you know, it's like, you know, grab
I'd
it while you
recommend
still
getting
can.
it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely worth it.
And you know, it's like there you go. That's CGM. I'm Wayne, and
I'm Cody.
yep, and we'll see you next time.